Right now we have a Raymond 750 R45 TT. Um, Problem with this is got bought from the States, and it came in with this problem where the drive motor is really running slow, all right, and it's chattering. So let me step on the dead man, all right. No codes. Let me show you on the truck itself. As you can see, there is no code. So, but when I run it, see, I'm full throttling it right now, all right. Then after that, it kind of chatters. So I'm not really touching the throttle right now. I'm just stepping on the dead man. And you hear it chattering. And if I drive, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but this is really running slow. So as you can see that rotor. Right, and then over time, if you keep doing this, the cables are going to get really, really hot. Okay, so whenever we encounter some chattering like that, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is the encoder. So right now we're going to be testing the encoder on that and with an oscilloscope. So right now I have my blue and red lead, all right, and then I'm getting a negative from the TPA, which is directly going to the battery anyway, all right, and then we're going to look at it on the screen. Okay, so we're going to run it again, and then we're going to look at what's happening. The oscilloscope is hooked up already. So stepping on the dead man pedal right now. So you see it's going to be a really noisy signal, but we're going to clean it up after. So let me drive forward, full throttle. All right, and then I'm going to drive backward, full throttle. Okay, and then we're going to, okay, stop this. We're going to stop that recording of ours with the oscilloscope. We're going to go back here. So let's just clean this up a bit by using active filtering. Okay, and then let's zoom in a bit. Let's zoom in on this part right here. Okay. So as we can see, I mean, the signal coming from channel A, channel B of that encoder, I mean, perfect, really. From 0 up to almost 5 volts, which is what you would expect, right? 4 point something. So there's really nothing wrong as far as the integrity of the signal. I mean, it goes up clean, it goes down clean. They are 90 degrees off phase, which what you would expect, right? So really, we were thinking there's nothing wrong with the encoder, but why is this truck running like this? So we were thinking about, we were talking about to our friends of ours from Raymond, and they said the cable that runs from here that connects to the VM, the cable harness that goes up here, sometimes the shielding for that cable would degrade over time, and it would produce noises that the uh, TPA would pick up and get confused, right? So what we did was try swapping it to another working truck, and it didn't do anything. So we're thinking maybe TPA throttle. We recalibrated the throttle. That didn't work out right. So, but I'm going to show you now what we found. Okay, so this is another truck with the same motor. This one is running fine. So what I want you to take note of is how the sensor is mounted into that bottom plate for the motor, right? And let me show you now the truck in question that we are working on. You see the difference? Where the mounting bolt is mounted. So on the truck that was working, the bolt is going to be on the other side, but on this one, the bolt is on the other side of it. It's on the left-hand side, while on the motor that was running good, the bolt is actually on the right-hand side of that sensor. So, what I think what happened to this is somebody rebuild the motor. Use the wrong plate because I know when it comes to like the end riders, I think it's mounted this way. So I'm thinking this is the plate for an end rider. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna pull that out and I'm just gonna turn it, put it in the other way for now, and then let's see what happens. Okay, so what I've done right now is actually take out the mounting bolt and just flip it 180 degrees with that sensor, right? And let's try it out again. Okay, stepping on the dead man. Okay, driving forward. All right, I don't know if you can hear it, but this motor now is running as it should. Okay, so all that trouble for us in trying to figure out, okay, so the motor, we even tried to do a insulation resistance test on the motor itself, passed with flying colors. It just turned out that somebody used the wrong plate. So this one we can call it a fix, but what we're gonna have to do is probably drill a mounting hole on the other side of this, all right? And then off she goes.